Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I ran into Michael's. I wanted to pick up some Halloween vellum, and while I was there I noticed that they did put out their Christmas paper collections. Now they have the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6. I was really just drawn to this Holly Jolly collection from this year. It is 6 by 6, 66.7 pound weight, and it is 24 sheets, and they are double-sided. You get two of each design. Now, their Christmas paper was not on sale yet. I did have a coupon and some of the Michaels rewards that I used up. But I was just really drawn to this collection. I'm not a huge pink Christmas person or Halloween person. I like the traditional Christmas colors, but I do like the vintage look of some of these images. I like the vintage Santa, the little deer, and the tree. So that's what drew me to this collection. So let me do a quick flip through just so you can get an idea. I like this holly. You're going to see bows in a lot of these pages. This seems to be a focal point, but you can see some of the pink and the different color green. I think this sheet is really cute. And then it's got a stripe on the back side. Here's that little vintage Santa image that I think is adorable. I'm always drawn in by a very cute Santa. The back is like a little dot. And then these are little presents. I like this color green that they're using, and I like that they've mixed the red in with the pink. That one just says Merry Christmas on the flip side. And then here's that cute little deer. I think he's really adorable. And then the back is just kind of like a soft print. Now I really like these tags, and I will probably get the 12 by 12 at one point because I would like to have more usable tags. These are pretty tiny tags. They may be fun on an ATC to cut apart, but they are pretty small. And then there's the back of that one. Let's see if I've skipped a page. I don't think so. These are the little retro ornaments. And then here's like one of the first pages of bows you can see here. And then here's bows again. And then I thought these were interesting. There's also holly and then these gloves. And they're like ladies' gloves. I think they're really cute. An image that I've never seen before in a paper collection. There's the back, the green with the little dots. And then here's another one with bows. Bows seem to be pretty prevalent. Now these are the little deers on this one, on the back side. And then I think this page is probably my favorite just because I love that green background and the holly and berries. Again, pink bows there. And there's a little tonal. Then I think the tree is very cute. And again, here's bows on the back. Now this image I really like. I like the tree, but I really like this little white poodle. Very, very cute and sort of retro looking to me. Reminds me of like images from the 60s and 70s. The little white poodle with this really cute little haircut there. And then this is the next page of little cut aparts. And these are cute. Oh, what fun. Merry and bright. Merry Christmas. And then the Santa. There's that poodle again. Deck the halls and the deer. And then there's the back of that one. And I think that is the last page. So that's the brand new Michaels Holly Jolly. And then I also picked up the vinyl die cut stickers. You get 18 pieces here. And this coordinates with this collection. There's the deer. I love Christmas bells. I love that image. And then I like that there's sentiments, merry and bright, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And there's that Santa again and the tree with that pink bow. You get two of each of these, and they are kind of large, but they're fine for the front of an A2 size card. They're going to take up a good bit of space, but I'll especially like using the sentiments. So that is my first Christmas collection for this year, and that's the Holly Jolly from Recollections. Let me show you some of the cards that I've made using this collection. Okay, so I kept the cards relatively simple, just did some basic paper layering, brought in some paper from my stash. All of the cards are A2 size. And yeah, I brought in some enamel dots, some sentiments. This is the first one with a little reindeer that I think is so cute, and that paper that has the little Christmas ornaments. All the cards are blank on the inside so that I can just stamp a sentiment or write a little message before I send them out, but kept them relatively flat, didn't really pop anything up because it'll be a little bit easier for mailing. Okay, here's my next one with the little kitten in the stocking sticker, and I added a little sentiment that says Christmas wishes and some little paper flowers that I thought would look cute around that stocking. Now here you can see that the stickers are quite large, so they do take up a good bit of the front of a card, which if you're one that struggles with putting an icon on the front of your card, these stickers would work out great. Here I've just die cut an oval circle from that green and red striped, and then a Merry Christmas sentiment and some enamel dots. Here I brought in a layer of some red cardstock, and then this is the pattern paper from the collection, and then some fuchsia because I like that combination of the pink and red together. And then the Happy Holidays is the sticker, and then just really simple. On this one, I've layered the pink paper and then some green, and then here's the pattern paper with the Christmas trees. Of course, I wanted to use that Christmas tree sticker. I think it was really, really cute. The Peace, Love, and Joy is just a stamp that I had in my collection, and I just decided to cut that out with a little scallop die. And there's an oval that I cut out in the back of the tray just to ground it a little bit. And I used the second one of the Rudolph or little deer stickers because I think they're so cute. I didn't realize that until I had made all the cards. But this one has the little deer paper in the background, and then another piece of a pattern paper that says Merry Christmas. And I cut out one of the little circle dies, my favorite from Tim's collection, added some enamel dots and the sentiment Christmas hugs. Here I've used the Merry Christmas sticker, which again was really large, so I had to do that on a horizontal card. I just cut the pattern paper just at a diagonal and left some space in between. So you see the white cardstock coming through there. I added a ribbon bow to this one. And yeah, I really do like the pattern paper. I just wish that the sticker pack came with a little bit more, some more icons, some more sentiments, and just scale them down a little bit. Maybe Recollections might think about a stamp collection to go along with their paper pads so that you could maybe do some stamping of icons or sentiments. I'm always struggling to find sentiments for my cards. I think like a lot of card makers, that's one thing that, is usually lacking. Although we love the pattern paper and even the dies, sometimes the sentiments are the hardest thing to find. And of course, I was going to make at least one card using the Santa paper and this Santa sticker. I think it's really such a cute image. And I just layered that up on a green background. And then I did add that Merry Christmas there to the bottom. It's really cute the way that they sort of did this little Santa in the oval like that with the pink bow. Really, really cute. This is one of the images that when I showed the paper pad, I said really reminds me of a sort of a retro image with the little white poodle and the tree. What I've done here is I've just cut the paper so that I could use that as a focal point for the layering. And I added the ribbon bow to the top of the tree and the enamel dots. And then I stamped out the Merry Christmas. This is a stamp from scrapbook.com that I got last year, and I like the size of that, so I just stamped it directly onto the pattern paper. And then my final card, very clean and simple like the other ones. I just wanted to use the Merry and Bright sticker here, but I put it on the pattern paper that said Merry Christmas. A little pink paper that I brought in from my stash for that layering piece and the enamel dots. And I think it's really cute. This really highlights the whole color collection or color combination from this particular paper collection. So that is a look at the 10 cards that I created using the brand new Recollections Holly Jolly collection from Michaels. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the cards that I created using this collection. I want to thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and if you like this video, please remember to hit the thumbs up. I'm wishing you a great day, and I'll see you next time.